everyone, and welcome to Fantasy-Itis. It's a disease. We have the cure. I'm the host, Scott Siegel, and we'll be joined by the doctor with his award-winning research. We, of course, are excited to bring you their daily fantasy sports updates. Your best plays, of course, for FanDuel and DraftKings. So the question is, are you ready for some football? Before we get started, this episode of Fantasy-Itis is brought to you by Siegel Solutions. For all your janitorial needs and more, check out the website at siegelsolutions.net. We will be joined by the doctor with his sickening players and plays of the week coming up. You don't want to miss the doctor this week. Trust me on that. But first, let's take a look at my calls of the week. And Kelsey, I really like Kelsey this week. Chris Hogan, Amari Cooper for a big surprise game. But with good calls, there are some not so good calls in our segment, You Make Me Sick. So, You Make Me Sick, Dion Lewis, Njoku, and was really disappointed in Jordan Reed. You guys all make me sick. All right, are you ready for week 3, the main slate? We had a good week last week. Let's continue. So let's go. At quarterback, I like Drew Brees and Matt Ryan in a potential shootout. Cam is on a roll. I like Garoppolo and Mahomes in a shootout. I think Luck will have some. Wentz will be fine. I think Rivers will have to throw the ball a lot, so he could be a good play. My 3 favorite plays are Wentz because everyone is cautious on him this week and not sure why. Mahomes will just keep rolling, and Garoppolo will finally just have to keep up. At running back, I love my running backs that catch the ball out of the backfield, which means McCaffrey, Kamara, Gurley, and Barkley. Howard will get rolling this week. Hunt will score again, and I think Breida will rock and roll again, and Austin Eckler will surprise for a cheap option. My 3 favorites are Howard, Kamara, he'll probably catch 10 balls, and Gurley will score. Put that on your guaranteed list. Wide receivers, gotta keep rolling with Michael Thomas, DeAndre Hopkins, Tyreek Hill. Beckham, because everyone is down on him, so I'm expecting Beckham to get rolling this week. AJ Green I like, and I do like his teammate Tajay Boyd, because Boyd is a nice cheap option. And my 2 favorites are Diggs and Thielen. I just love those guys. They're just awesome, and with Kirk Cousins, it's like a marriage. I love Aguilar because he got his boo back in Carson Wentz. And if Goodwin plays, I love it. And Calvin Ridley might get more looks than Julio because Julio Jones is nursing a little injury, so keep an eye on that one. And my 3 favorite plays are Thomas, Beckham, and Hopkins. And of course, I love Diggs and Thielen. I love them. And tight ends, the usual. Gronk, Ertz, Kelsey, going back to the well with Kittle and Reed. My 3 favorite plays are Gronk, Ertz, and Reed. I'm thinking Reed will have a big week this week, just like I thought Kelsey last week. I hope I'm right. We'll see. Defense, the Vikings should crush. They were disappointing last week. And Washington, they have the 4th most blitzes, and they're facing Rodgers, who is hurt, who I gotta say, Rodgers was unbelievable last week. He played hurt and just played really good against the Vikings team that is awesome at defense. Just goes to show you how good Aaron Rodgers really is. And of course, you gotta like the Jaguars, Chicago, and I think Philly will get their mojo back with the spark of Carson Wentz, and they're playing at home. Alrighty, well, let's go to the doctor with his call of last week.
Patrick Mahomes, baby, he is the real deal.
Great call, doctor. Now his sickening players from last week and his plays of the week. Take it away, doctor.
All right, thanks, Scott. Still can't believe you're in my goddamn chair, but that's okay. All right, my sickening players this week. Adrian Peterson, Mohamed Sanu, Kittle had no goddamn fits, and Mike Wallace got hurt. Goddamn, every time somebody's getting hurt, they're on the list. I can't believe it. All right, then my worst. Le'Veon Bell. What the hell is wrong with you? $1,710,000. You all make me sick. All right, now let's go to my plays of the week. The value plays, baby. These are the plays that get you the wins. All right, at quarterback, I like Kirk Cousins. He's on a roll. I like Joe Flacco. I like Alex Smith. Jared Goff's gonna keep on throwing. And my favorite, is Tannehill, baby. I still love Tannehill. And by the way, he's 9-1 in his last 10 games. Can you believe that? Holy smokeroni. All right, running back. Kenyon Drake, I really like the Drake. Coleman, I had Coleman last week for you. Gio Bernard because there's no Mixon. And you know who I like a lot is Lat Murray. I'm telling you, Lat Murray's gonna get a touchdown or two. And I love Corey Clement. I had him last week, by the way. I had Corey Clement. As soon as I found out Sproles was out, Clement was in, baby. And he didn't disappoint. And my favorite play of the week, because, you know, Alex Collins is the man. He's gonna finally get rolling this week. 2 touchdowns, Alex Collins. Take that one to the bank. Let's go to the wide receivers. These guys are hot and heavy. T.Y. Hilton, Emmanuel Sanders, Cole, John Brown with my man Flacco. And of course, I love Cooper Kupp. Last week was Amari Cooper Scott liked. Well, the doctor likes Cooper Kupp, baby. I like Cooper Kupp. And bonus plays, Devontae Parker and Chris Conley. Those are the plays to get you the millions. I love it. Let's go to the tight end, Will Dissly. He just gets touchdowns. Trey Burton, ASJ, Ebron, and I love Evan Ingram. Evan Ingram's gonna come flying out tonight. That's it. So that's it from the doctor, as you know. Defense, I don't give a fuck. And that's it. We'll see you next week because Scotty doesn't know what he's talking about, and I'm gonna get you the millions. See you next week, the doctor.
Thank you for watching Fantasy-Itis, as we are just getting started with lots of surprises throughout the year coming up. Stay tuned for that. Keep informed on Facebook to watch live updates on Sunday before the games. Email me at fantasyitis@gmail.com. Like us on Facebook and subscribe on YouTube. Fantasy-Itis. Thank you to our sponsors, Siegel Solutions. Check them out at SiegelSolutions.net and Nick Lilly Productions. Thank you for watching Fantasy-Itis. It's a disease. We have the cure. I'm Scott Siegel for the doctor. Let's go win some money!